Dear students, today we read Unit 2 of your lesson The Cat, Lesson 7. Now we start. When the family sits down to tea, the cat puts in an appearance to get his share. So now we know another interesting fact about the cat. When the family members, all the family members sits down for taking tea in the evening when they retire from their work, and they all together sits for enjoyment, for taking coffee, tea or snacks. This time the cat appears among them. Why? Because as the cat is a pet animal, he wants to get pampered, and also he wants to get the share of his tea or snacks or etc. So he appears there into the family members. He purrs noisily and rubs himself against the legs of the family members. He purrs noisily. Purrs means makes or making a low, continuous, vibrating sound. That is the sound of contentment. It is a special sound of the cats. So he purrs, he makes a continuous vibrating sound noisily and rubs himself. Rubs means massage or kneads. Rubs himself against the legs of the family members. So near the family members' legs, he rubs himself, or she wants to get the share of his food. So he does this type of job. If there is a guest at the table, the cat is particularly civil to him because the guest is likely to have the best of what is offered. So what happens? If there is a guest, if a guest comes into the family, and when the guest is also enjoying the tea and the evening snacks in their tea table, the cat is particularly civil to him. So this time when the cat sees that a guest has come, he is very much civil or polite or timid to this guest. There is a reason for this behavior. Why? Because we naturally offer the best food or something special food to the guest, and the cat knows it very sincerely, and so he behaves like a civic person or civic creature to that guest, because when the guest is offered the best food, the cat may get that portion of this food. So for this reason, to get the special food, the cat is particularly polite to that guest. Sometimes instead of giving him something to eat, the guest stoops down and strokes the cat. And you know that all the guests are not the same. Someone likes cat and someone may not likes the cat. So sometimes instead of giving him something to eat, before giving a special food or the snacks to the cat, some guest or maybe one or two guests stoops down. That means the guest bends down and strokes the cat. Stroke means pats the cat and says sympathetically, poor pussy. And the guest sympathetically tells the cat, poor pussy, not giving the food that the cat wants to get the food, but the guest does not give him the food, only says poor pussy. The cat soon tires of that. So as a result, as the cat wants to get the food, but when he did not get that, the cat becomes very much bored and tired with all this poor pussy. He puts up his claw and quietly but firmly rakes the guest in the leg. So as the cat did not get the food what he wanted, he puts up his claw. He puts up his claw. Claw means sharp pointed nails, quietly but firmly. He puts his nail quietly but very firmly. That means very securely or strongly. Rakes the guest in the leg. Rakes means scratch. So the cat scratches the guest's leg as a result of boredness or tiredness for not getting the food. "Wow," said the guest. "The cat stuck his claws into me." As a result, as the cat firmly scratched the leg of the guest very much disappointed and tells that the cat stuck his claws into me. The cat the past tense of stick is stuck, his nails into me, and I am wound. The delighted family remarks, "Isn't it sweet of him? Isn't he intelligent?" Then the delighted family, that means the family gets entertained as the cats misbehave, and instead of showing the sympathy to the guest, the family tells, "Isn't it sweet of him? How sweet of the cat! Isn't he intelligent? He is so brilliant that he wants to tell you, 'Give me some food,' in such a manner. He wants you to give him something to eat." So the cat wants to tell the guest that what you want or what you eat, give me that food. So the family get very much amused for the cat's misbehavior or cat mischiefs, and they wanted to tell that the cat is very brilliant, the cat is very sweet, and they enjoyed the cat's this type of mischiefs. The guest dares not do what he would like to do, kick the cat out of the window. So, after receiving such type of wound from the cat, the guest dares not to do what he likes or what he wants. He wants to kick the cat out of the window using his legs, but he do not dare to do that, as the family members support the cat. So, with tears of rage and pain in his eyes, he affects to be very much amused. So, with the mixture of tears, mixture of rage means anger, and pain, sorrow, pain in his eyes. So, the guest eyes full of anger and pain. He pretends to be very much amused, to be very much delighted or pleased. So the guest pretends that he is also amused by the cat's mischiefs and sorts out a bit of fish from his plate and hands it down. And he very slowly finds out a bit of fish from his dish, from his plate, and hands it down and give the bit of fish to the cat. The cat gingerly receives it with a look in his eyes that says, "Another time, my friend, you won't be so slow to understand." So now we come to the last part of the unit 2. So when the guest offers the food to the cat gingerly receives. Gingerly means carefully, without making any noise or any sound, very politely or very carefully receives the food which the guest offered him. With a look in his eyes, and as if he wants to tell that another time, that means next time, my friend, my dear friend, next time you won't be so slow to understand. So next time when you will come, you don't make late. As you get the food, you give me the food. So I will not you give any wounds, or I will not scratch you. He parts as he retires to a safe distance from the guest's booth before eating his food. So again he makes a low continuous vibrating sound, that means part, and as he retires means withdraws or goes away or moves away from to a safe place, to a safe distance from the guest boot or the guest leg. So after getting the food, the cat retires or goes away to a safe distance, because he does not want that the guest may taken back his food. So he goes out to a safe place to eat the food. So here we finish our unit 2, the cat. You all very carefully read the passage and please make sure that you will understand the lesson.